Wow, it's very fresh today. The weather, even the breeze air. So I'm here. Okay, let's get started. Do not pull yourself down and focus, more on focus. Okay, so I would like to explain about the liquefaction and quicksand condition. If you know what I mean, and if you don't, then you can just skip the video and you do not have to indulge yourself into something forcefully. So let me explain you what is liquefaction and what is quicksand condition. First, I will explain the reason. First, I will explain with the liquefaction. Shear strength is equals to 0 in the case of liquefaction. Even in the case of quicksand condition, the shear strength is 0. But for the both cases, the reason behind the quicksand being shear strength equals to 0 has a different criteria. For the liquefaction, the reason behind the shear strength is when the horizontal load is acting on soil through earthquake load or any kind of vibration load, vibratory action. In that, the soil gets more compacted, or the dry density of the soil gets increased, by which there comes a certain line. There comes a certain line where the pore water pressure increases. Pore water pressure increases to that extent that there comes a stage when total stress becomes equals to effective pore water pressure, which turns the effective stress equals to 0, because total stress is equals to what? Pore water pressure plus effective stress, isn't it? Because of that, if we have a shear stress equals to 0, shear stress or strength equals to 0, then your effective stress is also 0. Okay, for now. Okay, now for the quicksand condition. Here the reason behind the effective stress being 0 is that in cohesion, it's only in the case of the cohesion, that's right. Okay, there is an upward force acting, and that upward force, what becomes because of that upward force, the submerged weight and the seepage pressures becomes 0, means they cancel each other in a way that it forms an equilibrium condition. Because of that, which the effective stress turns into 0 and the shear strength is equals to 0. Because of that, yeah, that's it. That's only the things that I need to explain.